Here, I'm Lily from Lily's Creations. I have my own business. I've had Lily's Creations for over 18 years. I just recently opened up my first location down in JP for a nice little venue for little events and gatherings and stuff like that. I can decorate for like birthday parties, little girls' nights and stuff like that. But basically Miss Brenda asked me to come in here to help you, to talk to you about, cost-effective ways to decorate your home. I totally understand not having really much to work with. Is trying to make it look nice, but at the same time you make it work. And the things that you make work are the things that you already have around you. The things that you have even outside. I always say nature is like the best supply store. Start from outside, start with the stuff that you already have, start utilizing that, and then you incorporate things. A lot of things are stuff that you have in your house, like I said, just like outside, like you can add to like the decor, like even pine cones. These are all over the place here in New England. So only thing you can do, you can paint them. You can paint them with your kids, add a little glitter. You can just put them around in clusters. It just looks really pretty on a dresser. However you like to decorate things. You can even make them like gold, which is really pretty. Put them in a bowl. It looks really nice. Something just like how I did with this. You can have your kids go outside and help you. They can go grab the pine cone, just put in a little platter. You can even glue rhinestones on them. Get some candles. I prefer the battery operated ones, a little bit more safer, with your kids and stuff like that. And just put them in, and it's really nice. And the kids really do enjoy kind of help putting things together too. And I think that's really important, is incorporating your kids when you can into your arts and your crafts and everything, because then y'all are having quality time together. It's time to kind of talk to each other. A lot of times we don't talk to each other with our kids nowadays with so much technology, but we're able to do that through crafts. You have to sneak it in there. Sometimes they don't even realize it, but you have to sneak it in there, and that's the way you can kind of talk to them, see what's going on with their day, especially if you don't have time for dinner, to sit down at the dinner table, to have that kind of time. There's a lot of things you can do with paper, something like this, that you can hang on a wall, which is really easy to make, which is pretty. These are really pretty. It's the same thing as this, same way you made these. With paper, regular paper. And that just takes up a whole wall. Isn't that pretty? You can do a whole bunch of things. I can actually show you how to really actually sit down and make this. And this is just made with regular paper, and then the back is poster board. If you can't even get to the poster board, use some cardboard, or use a cereal box and just cut it out. There's always ways to make something very pretty in your house without spending a whole bunch of money. People just charge you a lot for their labor. A lot of other little things you can make in your house. Learn how to do some etching. You can pass it around. Put a candle in there, put your initial on it. This costs about $1. Or if you already have a bunch of glasses, you can get from a thrift shop. And do something like that. Those are really pretty. I love doing stuff like this. Take some trim, a mirror, and some styrofoam. It's that easy. To show you just how cost effective it really is to make something really pretty in your house and not even have like a cheap look to it. You know what I'm saying? So even something like how I made this. I got this vase from a thrift store, okay? Got some ribbon, wide ribbon, cut them into leaves. Then I just got some glue, painted it on. There you go. You put a nice little candle in there. You're done. You can do quite a few and just lay them up across your dresser. These are a whole bunch of ideas of things you can do. This, another little piece I got from a craft store, was the vase. Bunch of rocks you can get from the dollar store. Glue them on. I suggest a certain type of glue though, because hot glue does not really stick, especially if your house is hot or during the summer. Some glues tend to start to heat up and they melt and they fall off. So there are certain glues you should use with like glass. These right here, you can do with the ribbon. You know, and you can either like place put them at your table if you wanted to feel a little fancy with your kids one day, or you wanted to have the girls over and wanted to have like a little party or whatever. You can even like do something cute, and just like take a piece of paper and stick their name in it. This is ribbon. You know, this is Wyatt ribbon at that. So when they done, you're done. You can just put them in a drawer. Next time they come, you can pull them back out, or pull it out for Christmas or Thanksgiving or the New Year's, you know, or any special occasion. And this is Wyatt ribbon. And this is just 2 ribbons put into two loops, tied with the ribbon right there, and I glued it on, you know, just for added effect. You know, and it looks really pretty. See, as things start coming together, you start kind of seeing a little theme, you know, and they start getting cohesive, getting to the holiday stuff. Things like this, like if you have some leftover ornament balls, you can just simply just throw them in even if they're broke, put them at the bottom. You know, don't be wasteful, you know, because it's still the only thing you want really is like the color, you know, just to add to the feel. Flower vase, any kind of vase. You know, you can put them in here and put a little light down at the bottom. You know, even like I was saying with these, you can just throw a whole bunch of these in here and it still looks cute for like Thanksgiving, you know, just the fall season. It just adds another effect. You know, you can throw in some sticks. Another thing, nature has a whole bunch of things you can do, and you can bring them into your home. Sticks, rocks, acorns, pine cones, leaves. You know, you can do a whole bunch of things with leaves with your kids too, even like making imprints on like napkins. You know what I'm saying? That makes them real personal. You can do stamping on napkins to make them personal. Now, something I love to do all the time are these. Now, these are made with coffee filters. You know, and the only thing you do is, like I said, get you a cardboard or a cereal box, make you a circle, any circle. You can just take a plate and take your plate and just cut it out. You know, and then take another one that's a little bit smaller, you know, just to make your little circle here. And then you have your ring. And then the only thing you do, you start taking these one by one. And you just put a little glue here. And that's it. And just keep going. And then you end up coming with something like this. It looks gorgeous. It really, really does. You know, just fluff them out. Once you put a bow on it, this is the one I have at my house, which I thought was really cute and different. Because I had something like this one at my house last year, which was a little bit bigger. You know, this one I did this year. I had some leftover feathers from another project, some leftover trim, but this is all cupcake holders, you know, on a ring. But it's the same concept you can do like this. You know, the only difference is this is a little softer and this is just a little stiffer. You know, and another thing you can also think, sometimes when you start really getting into crafts, you can start developing a little habit or a little hobby actually. Next, you know, you can start learning how to, you know, get with somebody who can tell you about business. You know, then you can start maybe like trying to sell. You know, once you start really getting into these, trying to get some side money, you know, there's always ways of making some money, you know, out of your hands. You can go to Walmart, Kmart, you know, they have it all there. You know, they have them in different types of textures and stuff like that, like matte, finish, waterproof, you know, especially if you want to do something that needs to go into like a washing machine. You know, you really need to be careful when you're using glue. You know, because you have to use the right type of glue if you put them in your washing machine, because it can really mess your stuff up. Or if you ingest it, the toxins in it can make you sick. So you got to be really knowledgeable about certain types of glues you use and how to use them and how to clean them. But there's a whole bunch of things you can do with these. You can also do like when I was showing you with the stencil. With this, you see how this color is frosted. You can do something like this on this, and actually do a bunch of tape, paint it all. And then once it dries, take the tape off and you have like a nice little design. You know, it looks really elegant when you do it like that too. It's really pretty. You can also do this etching on this to make it a little bit personal if you want to give a gift to somebody. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, you feel the pressure. You know, someone's having an event, you got to bring a gift, and you're like, You know, but you want to bring something personal too. This is something you walk in their house and you'll see this on their table versus somebody's like, you know, big old china set they bought them, you know, but they don't know when to use it. We have like things like this you can do with your kids, which is really fun. And it's really simple to do, which are the paper flowers. You know, and that's pretty much like, you know, 2 or 3 layers. And they would love that. And you put a whole cluster of them together, like going down a table, hanging on your wall, or put them in your little girl's room on the wall if you're able to like paint a tree on the wall and then stick it on there to give it that 3D effect. Really pretty. Really pretty. This is cardstock, but you can use any kind of paper. But it depends on the kind of paper you're trying to construct, what kind of flower you're trying to construct. You know, is it something that's going to be temporary? You can use like regular paper. You know, but if you want something that's going to be a little bit long lasting, then you want to go for like something like cardstock or something a little stiffer. You know, like with this. I mean, you can use any kind of material to make this, and it looks pretty. You know, as long as you find a piece of some paper that has a nice print that you like, or it can just be plain and solid. Actually, we had this in the middle of this, and it hung on the wall. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really, really was. Other little things you can do, doilies. You can do these. These come like, you can get these from the dollar store. You can do so many things with dollies. Some people like to kind of just hang them, or you can even put like a ribbon. Like some people like that old Western feel or country feel. These are really, then you gotta make sure you pull them all off. You can just put like a little hook in them and you can hang them on your tree, you know, and go all around. You know, that's something very cost effective, but if you put them in abundance all over the tree, it looks so pretty. You know, and they come in different sizes too. You know, same for these. These are cutouts from paper. You know, you can get a whole bunch of these from like a few pieces of paper. You can even have the kids write little words and hang them on the tree. You know, their name or their birth date, you know, and hang it on the tree. You know, it's really cute. Put a little hole in it, and they look like little snowflakes. You know, you can also put like strings on them, which I've done for baby showers, and just have them hang like a curtain, where they all kind of just line up. And it looks so pretty, and they just line up. I don't have that many hands, so they just line up. But it looks nice when it's a whole bunch of them all lined up together. It looks like a nice curtain. They really do like that. But this is a great idea for the kids to do. You get like a nice little puncher. You know, also, I would advise for you to get like coupons, or like go like, if your phones, download some apps, like from Joann Fabrics, or even Walmart has them, Michaels. You know, you download coupons, and you can use those in the stores as well. And I know for sure AC Moore uses Michaels, and Michaels uses AC Moore, so you can go to either store and they'll utilize their coupons because they're competitors. You know, those are little things you should know about. You know, sometimes they have great deals, 55% off, 60% off. At the end of the season, you can rack up for like 70% off and use a coupon. So you just gotta be creative too in other ways and how to be resourceful with your money. Oh, also we forgot about this. This is another thing. This is regular paper. You know, but it's still pretty. You know, you can still hang it on your wall. You can put it on your table. You know, there's something the kids would really like, on your refrigerator. You know, you can do them all razor colors. Then we have the 3D snowflakes, which are the things I love to make these a lot. And these you can utilize anywhere, any kind of way, any color. Especially for like the little girl's room. You can put a whole bunch together and put them over her bed. You know, it goes with her color scheme, or whatever color she likes. You know, put a little hole at the top, get it like a little ring. Just like this one, like I told you. Like this. Actually have it hang like that. You see what I'm saying? Just go over like a nursery bed. You know, and that looks really pretty. You know, and it's cost effective. It wouldn't even cost you that much. You know, so, but these are, we're actually gonna make these today. So I think we'll have fun with doing those. Crafts is a great way to actually kind of communicate with your kids too. You know, like I said, sneak it in there. So you can make them any color, any color, any size, even the little teeny ones. You can even hang these on your Christmas trees. You know, they're little snowflakes. They're cute. You can use them anytime. You can use them all year. They're nice, isn't it neat? Yes, 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 we are. We're going to show you how to make them. That is actually these
Put it here,
put together.
and you put this.
See? That's 6 of these put together.
Oh.
Yeah, so you get a totally different look, which is like this big one. I really like having kids paint these in funky colors, like pinks, blues, turquoise, purple, and then you can dip them in a little glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. We're gonna make this into a square. Yes. So, fold it like that, because then you're gonna end up making, just like this. Make sure it goes, you have a point. Just make sure it meets. Now, there you go. You take the scissors, and we're gonna cut that off. Now just go along that line and just cut it off. Go along that bottom line. Yeah. Yep. Now open up. See how you get a square? Yeah. So that's how you get a square from these long papers. So fold it back up. All right. Now we're gonna fold it again. Okay. Have the mouth like this. Mouth away from you. Mouth away from you. Is the mouth away from you? Because you're gonna cut from here to, you're gonna stop right here. You're not gonna go all the way to the edge.
Oh. I'm not a pen. I'm gonna.
Get another piece of paper.
Whoa.
Okay. But see where you're gonna stop here on this open part. Okay. Yep. See, look.
Here. I'm gonna stop where this line.
Stop cutting. Stop. Yep.
This seems easy enough.
Mm-hmm. Stop. All right, now you're gonna go a little bit wider.
Right here.
Yeah, we're gonna do like 2 to 3 cuts, 3 to 4 cuts. And just make this a bigger one. Yeah, just cut, yeah. Keep going, cut it all the way over here. There you go. Keep cutting, keep cutting, keep cutting. You gotta do one more, stop.
Okay.
See, look at that, she already starting to catch on. Get the slits. See, she look like that. So now, we're gonna take our glue dots. Cut these in half. 'Cause these are so big. All right, so what we're gonna do here is, ready? We're gonna take this guy here, this middle guy, and you're gonna twirl him in. Yeah, just like that. Keep twirling, yeah. Fix your little pinky in there to get in there good. How we doing? We got the first one done? Okay, now turn it over. You do the same thing to the other side. And that's when you can either use the glue dots, you can use the staples, because they're a little bit more maneuver. You can move. You want the glue? Okay, yeah.
Muy bien.
Done.
See that? Now you go to the other side. See? Oh, look at this one all flying through. And you can also do these with like fabrics, vinyl. Doesn't just have to be paper. You know. Need some more glue dots? Look at this one here. All right. See that? Look at that. Look at that. That.
Very good.
Okay, we're gonna make a 3D snowflake. Okay, you're gonna take an 8x11 paper, fold it to about a quarter out from the edge. I'm gonna cut that piece off. Now we have a square. We're gonna go back to this triangle. I'm gonna fold it again. Now we're gonna cut from here to here, but not all the way to the edge. We're gonna do this 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna open it back up. Now you see our slits. Okay. We're gonna take this first one and we're gonna glue it together. I'm gonna take my glue dots. I'm actually gonna cut these in half because they're kind of big. It takes a little time. You're gonna actually put one glue dot here. And we're gonna take this other little slit and we're gonna just wrap it around. And just kind of slide your finger in there to give you some more extra. Then we're gonna turn it over. As you can see, it looks like this. We're gonna turn it over and we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. You're gonna take your glue dot. Put it on this side. Take this off. I'm gonna just wrap it like so. I'm gonna go the other way. Cut another one in half. Take it off. Really doesn't take that long to make these things. Go here. So you're doing the same thing. Just gonna flip the papers back and forth, back and forth. And you can already start seeing the flake. It's showing how it's supposed to look. These things can be a little tricky. Yeah. Here. And then you have it. I'll just poke out some of your little ends, but there's our 3D snowflake.